Right guys, what you're going to see here in a second, it's not to be repeated. Right, angle grinder. See the nuts, the bolts on the on this frame here. Now this is a bench, and they've actually rotted in. So what I'm going to do, well, first thing, I'm not going to go nutting the hanging basket. I'm going to put my foot against this here, and we're going to chop these off. That's pretty hot, that. But the idea is to chop the tops off all these, so I can actually put new pieces of wood in. So what we're doing, I'm going to continue doing this, guys. I don't know if you can actually see this. We'll do another one here. I am wearing glasses. Simple as that. Right guys, as you can see, that's just took about 10 seconds to do. Sorry about this, swinging the camera around. Obviously I'm wearing glasses, no gloves. Obviously the sun's in my face here, so you're probably not getting to see me very clearly. And let's swing the camera around a bit. Oh, that's better. Now, I've been a welder fabricator for over 30 odd years. I've been around angle grinders and what have you all my life. Obviously there's no safety guard on this. Now this video is just for my purposes really. What I'm doing is I'm taking all the old nuts out. I'm going to be getting some wood very shortly, and I'm going to be turning these two old frames into a new bench. In fact, I've got enough to do 2 benches, so I need enough wood basically to do 2. Now I was given these benches, so I'm going to make the most of them. Like I said, I just broke all the bolts out of one. I've got another one to do. I'm only going to do one today, another one, but I mean, they've all gone really cold now, these bolts. In fact, I'm just picking them out here. I'm going to show them you now. What you're looking at here is all the old bolts which was holding the wood to the actual frame. Now, hopefully in the next episode, I will be showing you how to make a new bench. Now I'm not going to make it out of hardwood because it would have cost me an absolute fortune, but there's soft woods out there that you can get which are pretty reasonable. So yeah, what I'm going to do, I'm going to get myself some softwood and make a couple more benches for around this area here near my shed. So that's the intentions anyhow, guys. So I'm going to get on with it. I'm going to do the other one. But word of warning, do not, I repeat, do not use an angle grinder without a guard. You're asking for trouble. Now, okay, I'm not using one, naughty me, but I've been around this thing for a long time, and I've never been cut once yet with an angle grinder, and I've used it all my life, so I know what I'm doing. I'm very careful. I always make sure you're wearing glasses. That's the most important thing, is to wear glasses. Can you get steel in your eyes, guys? It's straight off to hospital. They get a needle, they dead in your eye with this little capsule of fluid. They use it for welder's flash. Basically it deadens your eye. And then what they do, they get a needle, you get your head in a clamp, or you put your head into the clamp, they get the needle and they flick it out. Sometimes you're lucky, it's just flick it out and you're a bit of a patch, and your next day you're okay. Other times it can go right through the eye, and there's about 4 or 5 layers of skin before it actually gets into the graver, basically at the back of your eye, and then you're in serious trouble then. So always wear glasses if you're gonna do it. Okay, you can chop a finger off, but you can't do without an eye. So word of warning, don't do what I've done. I'm just showing you a quick and easy way to get these things off. I'll just go and buy some brand new ones, and that'll be the end of it. It'll be simple fix. All right. Well, guys, there's the two sides of the bench. I've got another 2 of them. What was given. So I've got can make 2 benches. Now I've just cut all the bolts out of this frame. As you can see, I think it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I think there's about 11 slats I need to make. And there's nothing easier. I mean, you can use some softwood, I say all I need to do then is find a piece of bar what I can put through the base of it to hold it, or to make it a bit sturdier. But yeah, I'm going to do 2 of them, and like I say, you've just seen me using that grinder there, so for God's sake don't you do what I just done. It was a quick fix for me. It's either that, it was a WD-40, a spanner and a goddamn screwdriver, and spending forever trying to undo the bolts. You can pick the bolts up from Wilkinson's. You get in Wilkinson's, what they do, they sell bags for £1.50 and £3. And these bags, what you do, they have these shelves where you can pick as many nuts and bolts as you want, and washers, and you cram them all into these bags, and that's what you pay. You pay £1.50 or £3 for the bags. So basically you can pick every single nut and put it into the bag, and you know, that's if you wanted to do that, but you just fill the bag right at the top. As many as you can get in the bag, they take for the £3, so it's well worth it. So I'm just going to buy some new bolts, some new wood. Cost me about 15 quid for some slats. I might get a router and just sand the edges down a bit at home, and then bring them down and fit them. 2 minutes, and I've got a new bench. What would cost 50 quid, and what is it paid? 15, 18 quid, because I got them for nothing. So yeah, I've got, like I say, I've got 2 of them, 2 sets identical. So I mean, there's one here, I only paid 3 quid for that bench there. So you know, yeah, I've got to get the slats now, guys, and then we'll finish this off very soon. Guys, here we go. We got some wood for the slats on the chair I'm making. I've actually put a bevel. I don't know if you can see that bevel there. I did it with a router at home. It's just a fine bevel, basically. What it's for is so you don't, I mean, if you catch your leg on this side, it's going to hurt like hell, so I just rounded it off. So it's, when you sit down, it's not going to dig into your leg. And I say, I put the bevel will be on the top rail as well. But all the rest of them are all going to be like straight, because obviously they don't need to have bevels on them. So what I'm going to do now is crack on and cut these in half, and then we've got drill the holes, and we'll start assembling it after we give it a lick of paint. So I'll be right back, guys. I've just got to set things up. Okay, now we've got 12 lats. Obviously that's going to be the front lat. Now all we've got to do now is drill all the holes. So I say, keep with me, guys. I won't be long. like I say, it's easier for me to work this way rather than setting it so difficult setting the camera up. I ain't got 4 hours, 5 hours to mess about. I'm doing this basically. It took me about 2 minutes to cut all these. Mark them out, cut them. It's not rocket science. So all I've got to do now, mark and drill them. Got my square there, my pen's over there. It's going to take me another 5 minutes, so I'll be right back. Well, I don't know what's more difficult, but I'm doing. There we go. They're all in the centre. All the holes have been drilled now on all these. So all I've got to do now, give them a lick of wood preserver, and then let's bang them together, guys, and we've got a bench. There's the lats. What's going to happen? I'm going to go like that. Bolt's going to go through it. It's all going to get tightened up, and it's going to look absolutely fantastic when it's done. I don't know if you can see that. In fact, just grab a bolt. Put a bolt in there. Sorry about the shaky cam, guys. I'm got to work with me using my hands. Like I say, that just gets tightened up there. And the thing about these bolts, I'll show you. It's like a square edge here. What happens is you tighten it up, that pushes into the wood and locks it. And they're rounded. I really could have countersunk them, but because the head's all smooth, it doesn't matter. But yeah, I've just got to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah, 12 of them I've got to do. Right, I'll be right back. Like I say, I'm just winging it here at the moment. As you can see, I need to really set this camera up on a tripod. In fact, I'm going to do that right now. Well, guys, these have all been painted now with wood preserver and stain. All I've got to wait for now is about 20 minutes for the sun to dry them out. They're almost bone dry at this end. It took 5 minutes to give them a lick of paint. I'm going to be putting them on and giving them another lick of paint, and we get some varnish and give them some varnish as well at the end of the day. But at the moment, everything's going to plan. I've spent about 20 minutes fixing this thing, I would imagine, drilling the holes, cutting the bolts off, and I've got to emphasise, don't copy me when it comes to using the grinder, and never take the guard off. Dangerous. I'm telling you this, even though I totally didn't do it, but there you go. So going to give them another 10 minutes to dry, and then we'll start putting the bench together then. Okay, keep watching, guys, be right back. Well, there you go, guys, finish objects. I say it's only took me about half an hour to do that. Now this bag, what I've just bought from Wilkinson's, what you do, you pick a mix, it's called, or pick your mix. You just pile any sort of nut, bolt, washer you want into that bag, and you can cram them in, and the bag's obviously it's got to seal shut, but once it seals shut, that's it, £3. They do a smaller bag for £2. And you can get all these, but I mean, I've just done that there now. So you got all them screws and bolts there, or bolts and nuts I should say, plus these, what was in this, I've squeezed all them into this bag. So Wilkinson's, don't waste your money, go around and buy a big bag, pick what you want and throw it in the bag, and it's one price, £3. And well, look at that, guys, looks alright, doesn't it? I've got another one to make yet, but I need some more wood. So I'm going to take a break from making these because I've got plenty of other things to do, as you will get to see. So there we go, project bench half done. Got one more to do yet. The joy.